stage, we're in the Palladium Theatre, not the one in London, however the one in Arcadia. Right now, Doc's in Lisbon, weather's not looking that great, a bit cloudy, however we're not allowed off because we're in store. But first time at sea, can't complain.
Here we are. I apologise if the camera is slightly wonky, but I'm currently balancing it on lots of things to get it to the right height. So we're just over a week into install. I'm so tired. It's so tiring. Install, for people who don't know, is a process where we call it, it's like a month of rehearsals, and it's all day, every day. We don't really get off the ship unless you kind of run off for your lunchtime just for like a bit of a wander for 10 minutes or so, but mostly we never get off the ship. We're working pretty much kind of 8, 9 in the morning till maybe 8, 9, 10 at night on a show day. It's longer than that. And what it is it's basically putting up all the show. The first day, we only have 3 days to put up a show. The first day we'll do all our spacing, so you'll see all the numbers on the stage. Each position we're in for any number, any song for the whole show, we'll be on a certain number or, you know, certain like mark on the stage. So the first day is just basically what we call blocking the spacing, which takes quite a long time because it's really important. And the second day really depends on the show. So if it's a big show like we just did Killer Queen yesterday, so we did there's a lot of automation. The stage is really cool on here, and we've got a pit that goes down. We've got a revolve. And we've also got like lift blocks on the stage, and they can come up at different levels at different times. Depending on the show and what's used, the techies will show us the automation first, so they'll run through each cue. So in this song, I'm trying to think of an example and I can't. What is it? Radio Gaga. We've got stairs and they move on the revolve, so they will just show us, and then they'll do it again, but this time we'll do it. And that can take up to like an hour, or it can take 10 minutes depending on how much automation is in the show. We'll do a dress run, which is always a bit of a mess because it's the first time you're kind of running a whole show normally with automation and everything, and it's also the first time you've got to figure out your quick changes and how long you have for each number. And then the third day is a killer, so we'll do 2 dress runs. Dress run number 2. That's nice though. Yeah. It's very well. So you've got a hat ready? Yeah. It's not spitting over my bed today. We'll normally start warm up at about 11 because we'll go get our costumes and preset them. Because costumes are up above the stage. So we go into the costume room, we find our shelf or our rail and our box of stuff. And then we will preset either in the dressing rooms, or we will preset along the back of the stage.
I don't know.
This is what a pre-show preset looks like. Emily's happy to be doing reel-to-reel dress run.
Look at all of these costumes.
So many costumes.
So many costumes.
This is my right hand side preset pile. And
I'll show you mine and Steph's left side.
We go along. Many costumes, so many costumes. There we go.
Steph's, Emily's.
Some more shoes. And that can take up to about half hour, 45 minutes to preset everything, because you've got to make sure things are set properly. So for example, if you've got trousers, you can't just leave a pair of trousers there. You kind of have to dig your way through the holes where your legs will be and then set them kind of ready to just jump in, because sometimes it's so fast that you have to kind of help yourself the most you can. So we'll start warm up at 11 after costume lift, and then we'll get notes maybe from last night's run, and then we'll do a dress run. We'll get notes, we'll have lunch, we'll do another preset, we'll do another dress run, we'll get notes, we'll have dinner, and then we'll come back and do 2 shows for the audience. We'll do the first show, then we'll get notes again in the dressing room, and then we'll do the second show, and then we'll finish about 12:30 and collapse. So yeah, and before this we also go to a place called The Retreat each night, where we do extra rehearsals, because we normally weren't allowed the theatre until about 5 o'clock, because then they have to do tech runs for the guest acts and different things that are coming on then. So yeah, so it sometimes depends on how messy the show is, depends on how late we work or how much we've got to get through. So it's pretty intense, it's a pretty intense process. We've done 3 shows so far. We've done 1,000 Stars, Reel to Reel and Killer Queen, and now we're on Magic Moments. That is the kind of definition of install, and that's where we're at.